All this shit, so you probably don't need my hat all the way out the way, right?
No, you straight. Honestly, if we're just doing the beard, bro, you're
Because
good.
I got all this new growth. My shit look crazy right now. Yo, so you have you ever heard of the Wick Lady
The Wick Lady?
on IG? Her name's the Wick Lady. So like she's like a fucking, I don't know. She went to Hogwarts for dreadlocks type shit, and she was up here for like 4 days, and I've been talking to her on IG for like 3 years, and I've never had like my hair like manicure. I've never, I just let my shit rock. And she was like, Trav, I'm in New York for like 4 days. I was like, yo, thank God, I need you to come fucking hold me down. And then we got a fucking snowstorm, bro.
We got a big snowstorm.
Yeah, I got snowed in. She couldn't come. Now I look like a bum. What's up, bum, 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 beat bum, bum.
What are you cooking up in there? Some meat, bro?
Yeah, brand new shit. So, literally, I wrote this song maybe 3 days ago. And I came in with like a reference. And Grant was like, yeah, I could fuck with this. And like, we probably gonna finish this shit tonight, man.
What was that, like 3 days ago? You just sat down and wrote? And you
Nah,
just cooked?
What's
that look like?
I'll keep it a Milwaukee buck with you. I was going through a manic episode. I'm bipolar as fuck. So like, there's times where like, I'll be up for 3-4 days at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was probably 2 days into like a 3 day 3 day situation. And I just got hella inspired, and I wrote like 3 or 4 songs. And this is the first one I wrote. And right now it's called Sit Your Ass Down. It may change. They always change. But it's a really funny story, though.
Where's that come from?
The song or
Yeah.
the title?
The title.
I mean, all the titles come from, whatever I'm trying to get across through the song. But I was telling Grant earlier, like, and Grant knows my music, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, so I was explaining, like, literally from verse 1 throughout the whole song, what everything, like the entire story. And I was like, oh yeah, just in case you didn't know, if you go back and listen to any Gym Class Hero song that you know or love or like or whatever, they whole ass true stories. Like I don't do nonfiction. You know what I'm saying? I don't do fiction. I don't do fiction.
Well, yeah, dude. I feel like that's probably a reason why your music resonates, because it's real.
I think that's why.
You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Absolutely. I feel like that's a lot of people that have standing and staying power is because they're authentically themselves, And you ever watch Highlander?
No, actually.
Yeah, so in Highlander, it's like the saying is like, there can only be one. You know what I'm saying? And I hear that shit in my head all the time whenever I'm writing or whenever I'm like, making art or painting, whatever. There can only be one. Like, watch the Highlander, man.
I'll go to that. No, I have to.
There can only be one. I am immortal. I'm a little lit. don't judge me.
Is that how your studio sessions typically go? Like, how do your studio sessions go?
So there's really no rhyme or reason to my studio sessions. I only work with like a handful of people. You know what I mean? Like I really it's all family. The crazy part is like I went into this session today, think, oh cool, like I get to meet a new producer, this that, but come to find out, me and Grant recorded a Chitty Bang remix 15, 16 years ago together.
Bro, yo, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
So
you guys are from Philly,
we're
right?
from Philly, so I literally cut Chitty.
Zaf or Shadera?
I cut. No, who's
Zafoon?
No, not Zaf.
Shadera.
Gabe.
Oh, Gabe, the homie. Gotcha.
Yeah, I cut Gabe Berenson and his brother is actually a pretty heavy producer.
And Gabe's out in LA with my man No Love right now.
Yes, exactly.
So I know all, bro.
That brings me to my
I
next
just
point.
played them a song I did with No Love.
Who is Patty from West Philly, bro? Is that a real story?
Patty Crash. You don't know Patty Crash?
I don't think so.
How are you from Philly? You don't know Patty Crash?
I don't know. I'm only 34. Does that have anything to do with it?
Yeah, I got 10 years on you. But so Patty Crash, she's bro, she's been on Roots Records, like, but her and I tattooed her. And
oh, what the fuck?
So no, low key, like real talk. I've been tattooing since I was 14, and Patty and I don't know. I can't even recall like how Patty and I got into cahoots, but we ended up knowing a lot of the same people, and I know I got a lot of fam in Philly, bro, and she was in Philly, but like she was in the mud, and I'm like,
Roots picnic?
I haven't done a picnic, but we did a co-headliner with the Roots. It was us, the Roots, and Estelle.
Well, dude, it's funny you said because that quilt record is insane to me. I teeter between punk and hip hop, and
I don't teeter. I like.
Dude, yeah.
I do like. I be in the
right.
I be in the middle of the seesaw like this.
Yeah, that's how I am too. And that fucking quilt album was crazy to me. Like that was crazy to me.
We intended to make it crazy because first and foremost, like anybody knowing gym class from Take a Look at My Girlfriend.
Right.
What the fuck are we doing a song with The Dream, bro?
With The Dream, bro. And also like that's another thing that doesn't get talked about. Like you and The Dream both, I don't feel
she needs my
get your flowers enough because y'all's catalog.
She said I'm like it without me, she'll die.
Yeah.
Bro, like when that first Dream, I mean, I heard a couple singles, but when that first, is it Love vs. Money or the first Dream record?
I think
the one with put it in, throw it in a bag.
Oh yeah.
When I heard that shit, bro, it was like listening to a fucking Clue tape. Like it was every song was blended into the next, and I was like, oh, he's different. He's different. Bro. And then like, I think after it was the Fab took the
yes.
And I was like, oh shit, like I was sold that. And then this was also like, damn, I'm about to really show my age. This was and I don't want to glorify this shit at all, bro, but this was like for me the lean era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to the point where like,
well, I think it was for a lot. I think it was for a lot of, or at least the beginning of it for a lot. It was.
So we talking about 2008, 2009, right? Yeah. So like, I mean, but it was to the point like my man Pierre had a fucking purple Escalade, and we called it the Lean Machine. Like the shit was it was ridiculous. But I will say, rest in peace, DJ Screw. Listening to The Dream on Lean is different. It's different. Again, not encouraging this shit.
We're not glorifying this.
Any of this. But I'm telling you, like, he knows what he's doing in the studio, bro. He knows what he's doing.
Well, and that's the thing. I feel like he and, again, with you, like, both of your catalogs from, as a millennial, I feel like both of y'all's catalogs go extremely underrated and as a millennial.
Ever what?
Millennial.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I swear.
So they call me I guess I'm on the cusp.
I feel like you're past the cusp.
So what I would be? I'd be what am I, Gen X?
Yeah.
Gen Z?
Gen X.
How many gens are there?
Gen Z's?
12.
Oh, nigga, I'm old.
So then you're Gen X,
Gen
right?
X, right? I graduated in 99, man.
Yeah, I graduated in 09.
00. 10 years. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a millennial.
Right.
I mean, I'm just old. So,
yeah.
But low key, I mean, I feel like I could have a full ass conversation with you about, you know, what you were digging on in your prepubescent eras, and you would understand what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah.
You know, like that sounded hella sus, but you know.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have gone back to that OG line. I was doing some research, and I did see some interview, and you did have a line about Diddy that was supposed to be in one of your.
Oh, shucky ducky quack quack. Yo. Won't he do it? Hey, won't he do it?
that is
Won't he do it? Bro, I shit you not.
That was one of the craziest stories,
Family,
bro.
I came into the studio. I've been working with Bruno for like maybe 3 or 4 days at the time. And I mean, we wrote some bops. I mean, there's a lot of joints that didn't end up on the album, but we did we did the joint I did with CeeLo together. There's a lot of joints that we did together that obviously goddamn will be all right. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But when he played me the reference for Billionaire, I was like, I was like, yo, the hook is dope off rip. But I was like, I don't want to fucking be a billionaire, and I don't think anybody who fucks with gym class wants to hear me talking about being a billionaire.
That's like the opposite of what.
You know what I'm saying? So I literally had to go back to my hotel room and sit with that reference and be like, this song is out of here. Like, this song's completely out of here.
100%.
Like it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Which we'll get into later because Atlantic thought otherwise. But I'm like, well, I know this song is gonna pop, but how the fuck am I gonna approach this without alienating my entire fan base? And I sat and I listened and I listened. And I'm like, oh, bing bong, won't he do it? Like, I'm gonna talk about like what I would do if I was to, if I should happen, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna talk about fucking, all the cars I'd buy, this, that, and the third. No, like I'm giving this shit away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been up and down a million times my entire life. My best friend, God bless his soul. This motherfucker won the King Kong Millions, bro. He won $1 million when I was like 22. He gave me 10 grand. I never had that much money in my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? So like, money has never meant anything to me. So with the song, like, I gotta let these motherfuckers know it shouldn't mean nothing to y'all either. You know?
Yeah, especially if you guys were doing Warped Tours, bro. You can't. That goes against everything that
The ethos, yeah, but
Yeah.
but we never.
But again, you handled it properly with what you would actually. Man, you got some.
Oh yeah, I'm naughty. I try to come correct. Yo, usually my shit would be, my shit would look like the quilt. Type shit. But here's the thing, like, with the Warped Tour shit, we kind of got accepted into that realm.
They're really. Yeah.
There weren't a lot of bands that there aren't a lot of bands that do what we do, but there weren't many bands that could do that and then do 4.5, 5 months with Lil Wayne and T-Pain.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, and that's the shit that, like,
won't he do it?
Going into this interview, it's like everyone talks about all of your standard stuff, right? But like, again, me being into the hip hop space, I get drawn to how you bridge that fucking gap, dude.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And then like, and then even like when I listen to songs like the record with Estelle and stuff like that, it's like, and it takes me back because I was listening to like the Roots, Atmosphere, and like a bunch of those
Shout out
cats.
to Sean, yo, big up.
He's actually in Philly tomorrow night.
That's my brother. I just saw. Well, I don't want to say just saw, but I saw him and Mr. Dibbs in Albany like a year ago, and I hadn't seen him since. We had a show in Sauget, Illinois, and they were playing the same city but just in a different place. So as soon as I got on my show, I went straight. Big, huge influence. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you can tell in that, and it's super, like, again, because as someone who personally relates to the cover of Cruel School Bro, as someone who relates,
sometimes I can't even say this shit.
as
cruel
as school
as cruel as school children.
Dude, as someone who personally relates to that album cover, for you to listen to you guys and for you to be able to kind of bridge that gap.
We're still that chubby blue dude, bro.
Yeah.
We'll always be that chubby blue dude. You know what I mean?
100%.
But the crazy part is now there's 120 other kind of chubby blue dudes now. You know what I'm saying? they ain't got our weight, but give them a little while. Hopefully they will. I mean, the whole point was just like be yourself and the world will come around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with the artwork, you know what I'm saying? With the artwork, it's like, hey, Jerry, that motherfucker had a smile on every goddamn panel of that record. And the only thing that changed was everything around him. And that's been the story of my motherfucking life. You know what I mean? Like, real talk.
What was it like working with Busta?
Yeah.
I shot him at a Roots picnic a couple years ago. That dude still got so much energy, bro.
It's bananas. It's bananas. I love Busta to death, bro. Like, he's still got that fucking, bro, like, he attacks everything he does with that rah like a Dungeon Dragon energy, you know what I mean? And you really can't, you know, like, you can't deny it, you know? And I hope at some point I have my rah like a Dungeon Dragon moment and I ride that bitch out to Valhalla, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Busta's different. But what really did it was when we shot the video for Peace Sign, that's when I knew that we were kindred spirits, you know what I mean? Like I could tell we were kindred spirits. Like, I knew Bus as a kid being, you know, the leader of the new school. Like,
hell yeah.
I mean, shout out to Charlie Brown too, Dinko, all the niggas, but Bus was the star. Everybody knows that. And again, with the scenario shit, that rah line changed hip hop, bro. Like, that shit changed everything. Everybody was looking to make their rah moment, you know? And I still am. I'm still looking to make that rah moment.
Yeah, bro, that is actually kind of wild. See, I never really thought about that rah moment like that.
That's why it should be studied.
Yeah.
It should be studied. I'd equate it to like, I'd equate that moment to like the first time I heard Slam by Onyx. We were just like, oh yeah, like, there's nothing like this. And should there be, they're just gonna be compared to Onyx. Mm-hmm. And whoever tries to redo that fucking Dungeon Dragon line like Nicki did, which I don't even count that for anything, but you're just gonna be compared to Busta. You just gotta find your raw moment, you know? That motherfucker, he's on, yeah, I can take him off. I mean, look at Scenario, you know? You got the whole tribe on that bitch. You got your boys, and you got the last verse. What the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah, that's fact.
You gotta show your whole motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
Like, you have to show your entire butt crack, bro. Like, Abu Dhabi cheek spread type shit. Yeah, man. So I'm still looking for my rah like a Dungeon Dragon moment.
Now, you're from upstate New York, right?
Yes, sir.
Like towards Buffalo or where?
So Geneva is.
You fuck with like the Buffalo dudes?
Absolutely. Grant's from Buffalo. The producer I'm working with right now. But as far as like, you know, the Griselda, all.
Yeah.
Spesh is my man. He's from Rochester though.
Mm-hmm.
But Spesh and I did we did On the Chow with Tragedy Kadop. Shout out to Traj. We went out to Queens and we hung out with Traj. We did an interview and we cooked. We had to come with a meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to like cook a meal for Tragedy, and he would give his whatever. But the whole time you're cooking, you're having an interview and shit. It was dope. But Spesh was the next guest, and he was like, "Yo, like." I was, you know, I gave him a, hey, I'm trying. He's like, nigga, I know who you are. We grew up 30 minutes away from each other. I'm like, fuck, like.
That's crazy.
So this whole world gets smaller and smaller, but like, to me, and this is no disrespect to Benny or to West Side or to Conway, but I think Spesh is that nigga, bro. Like, I think Spesh is that nigga. Like, his storytelling, his punchlines, just like, but at the same time, He's from Rochester, which is a little closer to Geneva. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
yeah.
Buffalo is. I feel like Buffalo's closer to Michigan than it is to where I came from. You know what I mean? Like, so Rochester was like the closest city to me, like, or Syracuse,
Yeah. Okay.
either or. You call yourself a boss bitch, but boss bitches don't have bosses.
What are you listening to now?
Right now, like
Yeah.
at the moment,
What are you listening to?
the new De La record, like on repeat, Pete. You fuck with De La?
I do. Yeah. I do.
So
Yeah.
so Dave passed away, and fam, like, so the album's called, I think it's called the Cabin in the Sky, but it's the illest like send off to someone in record form I've ever heard in my life. Like, and he's still on the record, which is crazy. We just did a show with De La in Vegas a couple months ago.
That's fire.
Yeah, they killed it. Like, me and my man Graf actually shot the Graf. He sent me a beat that Maceo did. I'm about to body that shit pretty soon. I feel like Graf is so slept on. I feel like Graf don't get. You fuck with Graf?
I do. Yeah. Bro, I literally fuck with everything.
I feel like he don't get his just due. It's like Saigon, like Saigon
Yeah.
don't get his just due. Like, but at the end of
Saigon's
the day,
hard
it's
as
like,
fuck.
like I feel like maybe not on a commercial level, but like those dudes got fans.
Bro,
Bro.
Saigon just popped. He just did something recently.
Saigon did?
Yeah,
I feel like I seen him on Drink Champs or something.
It was something, and then they were like talking about the Entourage stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that
Yeah,
shit.
dude,
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, they were talking about the Entourage stuff.
He's a beast, man. I met him in the Atlantic buildings one time. This is on some passing by shit, but I mean, yeah, I came up basically with all those dudes, and
So how did you work your way to get accepted into like the Warped Tour space? That's what's like so fat. I don't know. It's just so it's.
So I'm gonna give you the fucking I'm gonna give you the cheat code right now, like simple and plain. We didn't. We didn't. We just showed up. Like literally, we showed up, and that's what we've been doing our whole career. I mean, we started off playing, local shows, like just like at our we had a little gazebo. I grew up on the lake, Seneca Lake. We had a little gazebo. We found out who ran that shit. We hit her up and we're like, "Can we play a show?" Sure. That one show, 50 kids there. Had a blast. Next show, it's 250 kids. The next show, it's like a whole spectacle, you know what I'm saying? And then we took that and just went around the tri-state with it. But with the Warped Tour shit, so I guess I'd sum it up like this: we never turned down a show.
Okay.
Ever. I mean, like
makes sense.
ever. You know what I'm saying? So when Warped Tour, I would go to Warped Tour myself just to see bands that I like, bands like the Deftones and Suicidal Tendencies, Pennywise and shit.
Did you like Deftones' new album?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
What?
That shit was so good.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one I've been waiting for,
Yeah,
type
that
shit.
was
You
so
know,
good.
it's the one I've been waiting for. But I've been a Chino fan my whole life. I got a really funny Deftones story if you got the time to listen.
Bro, I got as much time as you got.
Okay, just don't cut off my locks, nigga.
No, I'm not. You want me to?
Why you bullshitting? I fuck around, see a lock while we fighting. Nah, but real talk. So, funny story. So they say, don't ever meet your heroes, right? And I had been cheerleading for the Deftones since the first album, Adrenaline, right? And shit, gym class, we used to even cover this song called Engine Number 9 on their first record. And I went to Warped Tour in Buffalo, actually. This is when they were still doing it in Orchard Park. And I only went to see the Deftones. I think Kid Rock was playing that year. I think Eminem might have been playing that year even. It was hella weird. I just went to see Deftones play for 20 minutes. I drove 2.5 hours. But I missed half their set, so I got to see them play for 15 minutes. I didn't give a fuck. But like as they were like getting off stage, I went up to Chino. I was like, yo, I had this little, back in the days when we had the little fucking Kodak cameras, the disposable joints.
Disposables.
Yeah, I was like, hey, let me get a fleece. Dude, I'm like, say less. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking beg you to take a picture with me. But part of me was like, I'm not gonna front. Part of me was like devastated. You know what I mean? Like, I drove 2.5 hours, and you can't give me 2 seconds of your time. And that's something that stayed with me my entire life. Because you can ask anybody. I would never turn down a picture with somebody. It's literally a second and a half. It's me doing what I do regularly.
What if you were eating with your kids?
It's different. That's so there's boundaries, there's personal space. But if I'm out and about and somebody's like, hey, of course. But if I'm eating dinner with my significant other and somebody's like, I don't mean to bother you. Bitch, you just did.
You
The
literally
fuck?
already did.
You're literally done. What the fuck you mean you didn't mean to? You already did. Anyways, that's different. And even then, I'm still like empathic, and I'm still like, sure. But I also leave them with a nugget, like, hey, next time if you see somebody, don't do it while they're eating. And they usually walk away looking really sad. They don't give a fuck. They got their picture. You know what I mean? Like. But then I gotta deal with whoever the fuck I'm sitting across from. Like, really, nigga? Like, I'm like, bitch, you wanna switch seats? Cause your ass ain't paying for this motherfucking meal. I know that. God damn it. Fuck out here. That picture paying for this motherfucking meal. Are you bullshit?
Oh God, though. I guess that's what comes with it, though.
Hey, and it's a very small cost to pay.
They're killing us to wrap up over there. So
All good.
So should we expect new gym class? Dude, you said new gym class.
Absolutely.
And that was not true.
No, it was very true. But here's the thing, like it's when I give it to you. It's not when you want it. You know what I'm saying? And I say that only, I'm really kidding, but I say that only because there's been so much fucking like fiddle faddle fucking business shit that I don't even need to have to worry. You shouldn't even have to worry about that I've had to deal with in order to make this shit happen. But I will say this, like, my pen stays sharp, bro. My pen stays sharp. So the wait will be well worth it. And you know what really solidified that mindset for me was this new ASAP rollout. And it's not because
You know, I was gonna bring that up.
bring it up. Let's
Yeah,
talk.
that
So
shit was-
I don't think so. Some people have been waiting for 8 years for a new ASAP joint.
Long time.
And low key, I thought the last shit was.
I think a lot of people did.
But I think he took that shit in stride and he took his time. And this shit would not be doing what the fuck it's doing had
Did
he
you
not.
you liked it?
Fucking
That shit was fucking crazy.
The fuck, yo, from the joints to the fucking visuals.
Bro, did you see that video? Bro.
Did I? What?
Bro.
Fam, but even the Taylor Swift shit.
No,
was
that
crazy.
Taylor Swift was one of the best videos, and that was literally filmed in Ukraine.
In Ukraine,
yeah,
like during wartime.
Yes.
I'm not, bro. I be paying attention.
Yeah, that's fire. I love that, dude. That's fire. See, I feel like you don't talk. I feel like people like this is not the shit that people.
Well, you know what it is, brother. I'm being honest with you. This ain't the shit that people look for. It's out there, bro. Like, I'm a certified perverted monk, bro. Like, I'm certified BCC, like, fam, or BBC, like BBC stuff.
BBC, bro, is crazy.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Drew Ha. Shout out. You got me fucked up. I said BBC. I meant BCC, Boot Camp Click. Shout out to Drew Ha. Shout out to Noha. Shout out to Black Moon. Shout out to Buckshot. I mean, bro, like, what's crazy is, like, a lot of people don't even know it. Like, those motherfuckers accepted me more than the Warped Tour crowd did. You know, like it's bananas, bro. And I'll wrap it up because I see this.
Yeah.
But just a really quick story. I was getting off a plane from Denmark, and tired as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'd been smoking for like a whole ass week, and so I'm getting off the plane. Then I'm waiting for the rest of the band to get off. But before the band comes, I see Sean P. coming around. I'm like, that's Sean Price. So I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, geek down, Trev, geek down, geek down, geek down, geek down. And then right at the Sean Price, I see Rock Ness coming right behind him. I'm like, that's Helter Skelter. Geek down, Trev, geek down, geek down. Then I see Drew Ha. I'm like, this gotta be the whole motherfucking boot camp clique.
Yeah.
Then I see Smith and Wesson. I'm like, oh, this is nutty. Then I was like, I can't geek down no more. I gotta go tell these niggas how much they mean to me. So I ran up to Drew and I told him this story. It's a real story. I was like, Drew, fam, when I was in 6th grade, the girl I was dating, shout out to Monica Smith, I'll never forget this shit. She asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I said, I want Nas, This Is Written. I want Helter Skelter's Nocturnal. And that was it. That was it. And she got me both of those CDs, and I listened to those CDs religiously. But in the back of every Duck Down album, you get the fucking, the little flyer like for merch and shit. Yeah. But you gotta have a credit card. Boy, I was born with bad credit. I'm just now seeing credit cards that I can use type shit. So what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm like, I think my dad might have one. Fam, I took my dad's credit card. I bought a boot camp hoodie. I bought 2 boot camp hoodies, a Smith & Wesson t-shirt, and something else. Oh, and duck down slip mats for my turntables. And it ended up being like it was like $250. But I used my dad's credit card, thinking he wouldn't find out, right? My hoodies come, I go to school, I'm like, yeah, BCC, you know what I'm saying? This be the BCC, at double D, and that. I'm thinking I'm fucking, you know what I mean? I'm thinking I'm part of boot camp clique and shit. And about a week and a half later, I come home, and my dad's being mad quiet. And I'm like, ooh, I know this feeling. So I'm in the kitchen, just, I think I was eating Cheerios or something. She comes in, just throws an envelope on the table, and I know exactly what it is. It's the fucking credit card bill. The bill, yeah. And I'm like, fuck. He's like, was it worth it? I'm like, you about to beat me? I'm like, it depends on how this ass whooping about to be. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you afterwards. Oh, I got my ass whooped. I got my ass whiz-za-za-za-zooped. But full circle moment. When I saw them niggas in the airport, I told them niggas that story. 3 days later, I had 2 boxes. This is when I lived in Murray Hill in New York. 2 boxes, 2 big ass boxes, full of boot camp gear. Like, full of boot camp gear. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, and bro, I had to take a whole ass whooping, steal my dad's credit card to get a coochie hair of what they sent me for free. You know what I'm saying? But shout to Drew. But fam, I said all that to say this. Like, there's a video that exists somewhere on YouTube, and I believe it was when Knitting Factory in New York was closing down, and BCC had a big, like, I believe it might have been a Black Moon anniversary, but everybody was there. And I was like, I can't not be. So I went with my motherfucking duck down hoodie. I was like, I'm in the crowd, like, motherfuckers trying to take, no, motherfucker, I'm trying to absorb this. You know what I mean? Like, and then all of a sudden, Tech from Smith West, like, yo, we got my man Travie in the house, Gym Class Heroes. Like, Trav, come up here. And I'm like, you had all the merch on. Fam, I had a whole ass duck down hoodie. I had an X-Men, I had an X-Men New Era fitted yellow blue with the red X that matched my shit. I was in my motherfucking bag. Then he bring me on stage, and I think we freestyled for like an hour and a half. That's fire. I gotta find that. It's on YouTube. Yeah, look up Knitting Factory, Boot Camp Clique, Travie. You'll find it. But like, yeah, man. There's a whole side of my life and career that I feel like a lot of people just don't and I'm not picking my nose and pointing my finger at you. I'm just saying that there's a lot of people that just don't necessarily take the time. You know, they're like, oh, that's the dude that did the song with Fall Out Boy, or that's the dude. You know what I mean? It's like, or that's the dude that did the song with Maroon 5. It's that third Bruno. Just like my life story, aside from my musical career, are so dynamic and so biopic worthy. But you got to scratch and sniff. You know what I'm saying? You got to scratch and sniff.
Oh boy, appreciate you, bro.
Hold up, time out. You can't just end this shit without me checking my shit out.
We're getting rushed, bro.
I feel clean. I feel clean. Where the mirror at? You got the mirror? All good, all good. Let me see. Oh shit, I can use this. Cause now you getting out of pocket. Oh hell yeah.
Cool.
And what? I'm litty. Like I said, bro, I'm not cutting my shit no more. No more. Yeah, actually, I literally all the clippers that I had around my house, I put them just in the basement.
Good.
Hell yeah. I be fucking Patch Adams out this bitch, bro. I be looking crazy. My man. Appreciate you.
Bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's get a picture of you guys real quick.
Absolutely.
Take the cape off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'll get a pic.
So you said you still staying through?
Yeah.